Hey, Mill City. I hope you've had a great week this week and you're looking forward to your weekend and your holiday next week. I just wanted to touch base with you amid the ongoing saga, which is COVID 19. As you're probably aware, COVID cases and hospitalizations are spiking all over the country, and that includes right here in our home state of Massachusetts. Now, thankfully, because of the hard work of our doctors and nurses and medical researchers, we have learned a lot about this over the last 8 months. And it looks as though even amidst the spike that we're not going to shut everything down again. But who knows? Thankfully, right now, we're still open and we hope to continue to be for a while. But since we've reopened in July, I want to just take a moment to personally thank you for your cooperative spirit and your encouragement. We as church leadership, once we reopened, we wanted to do two things. We wanted to abide by government guidelines, and number two, we wanted to make sure that we provided a safe environment in which you and your family can worship, in which you and your family can worship each week. And your cooperation and support, it has really helped foster a season where our church ministry has proven to be a very fruitful season for our church and ministry rather than a season of decline. Now, as we transition into the winter months, as we spend more time inside, and also as these cases are spiking so precipitously, I need to ask for your continued vigilance and cooperation. The current spike in cases is even higher than it was at the height of the crisis back in the spring, and that should be sobering to us. So we're not out of the woods with this. So as we move into the holiday season, we need you now more than ever to be vigilant in protecting your own health, but also seeking to protect the health of other people. And so this is really, really important, what I'm about to share with you. I want to share 4 things with you. So in that light, 1, on a day-to-day basis, please wear your mask and practice the social distancing guidelines that the authorities have prescribed for us. 2, if you aren't feeling well, or if you are demonstrating any sort of symptoms on a weekend, just stay at home on Sunday mornings and watch the live stream. It's better to be safe than to put others at risk of exposure. Number 3, if you've recently been around someone else who wasn't feeling well or who is exhibiting symptoms, go ahead and stay at home on Sunday mornings. It's better to be safe than risking exposing someone unwittingly. There have been a number of our members who have already practiced this in recent weeks. Number 4, if you've been around someone else who has either tested positive themselves or if they were around someone who had tested positive, go ahead and stay at home. It's one of the ways in which you can stop or slow the spread. So look, if you're anything like me, I know that you are so looking forward to the day when we don't have to listen to videos like this anymore. And thankfully, with some positive news in the vaccine arena, it looks like late spring could be that time. And so we rejoice over that. But until then, we are still where we are. And so let's be vigilant on a day-to-day basis and a week-to-week basis for our own personal health and also for the health of other people around us. And when you do that, I want to remind you, this is one of the ways in which you love your brother and sister in Christ at Mill City. It's one of the ways in which you can love your neighbor, and it's also one of the primary ways right now that we can show to be good witnesses to a watching world. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend, and I look forward to seeing a lot of you on Sunday morning.